Goop players. In the Grumpcade. Oh my Grumpcade!
Hey, well, what up?
So, we looked up how to boost, because I knew that there was a way to boost, and it just, like, wasn't working. Apparently, that information is only in the
game's manual.
In the manual?
Which we did not have. So,
Why don't we start this race?
I guess we can explain it if anyone wants to play later. So,
well, just hit A. Okay. We can demonstrate it in the race.
It's pretty weird.
It's very bizarre, and I don't know. I guess I must have read the manual as a kid. I used to read all the manuals because I'm a nerd and it was fun.
So you want to hold A, and then the bar on the right. Okay, so the bar on the right fills up, and then when it goes yellow, so we want to wait for it to wait for it to go yellow.
There we go, and then I exploded instantly. Okay, well, you hold up, and that bar fills up, which I remembered that part. And once it turns yellow, which again, you have to be going in a straight line to fill up. If you turn, the bar stops filling up.
Stops filling up, right. And it's
once
green
it
right
fills
now,
up and it turns yellow, you let go of the gas, and then a moment later hit it again. So you'd like release and press it down again, and then you start boosting.
But it's really fucking hard to control.
Shit. And even the walkthrough that I looked up that was like, here's how to boost. It's like, if you didn't read the manual, there's no way you could have figured this out. I would have assumed it was just like Z or something, but I guess Z helps you with drifting.
I'm sure I knew that as a kid because I beat the game.
Oh yeah, I definitely
serious.
I definitely used it. And again, I mean, I remember like buying games as a kid, I would just like read the manual on the ride home from Best Buy or wherever.
Oh, that's a death.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Pretty far.
I figured out something else you might want to know. I mean, you want to hold forward at the same time. Apparently that helps go faster.
Well, forward is the only way to fill up that bar.
Right.
But it actually makes you go faster?
I think so, because I wasn't doing it in the same bend. I did it again, and I just held forward, and then yellow happened.
Oh.
See?
Well, shit.
I let go.
Boosting is really tricky.
It's really hard,
I remember these underwater tunnels blew my mind as a kid. I thought it was like the most impressive thing I'd ever seen.
I mean,
because like, there's like a big fish that goes by, I think, in single player.
That's cool.
And it's just like, whoa, I'm in a world. Ha! Oh, no, 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 no! It's impossible.
Oh, it's so hard, man.
I don't have the force, dude. I don't have the force.
You don't have the force at all.
I don't have it. I'm lacking in the force department.
Am I excited for the new Star Wars? I don't even know. I think so. Sure.
I'm excited.
I mean, sure.
I'm excited to see, just more Star Wars.
I mean,
you can say the prequels sucked, but there's some really cool visual design in them.
I mean, J.J. Abrams.
I like J.J. I ain't hitting on JJ.
He stepped into the Trek universe, and he was.
Oh well, you're a Trekkie, so.
So I mean, it was.
As a decided non-Trekkie, I really enjoyed those movies.
Okay, no, I'm not saying I enjoyed them, but I didn't think of them as a Star Trek thing.
That's fair.
Because I mean, I don't know.
It's a reboot of the original series, which is very bizarre.
It's not a. They're not terrible. I enjoyed them.
I don't know what he could have done to appease those hardcore Trekkie fans, though.
Fuck. So Star Trek, as I think of it, is a lot of I don't know, how would I describe it? A lot of like ethics and moral issues and stuff.
Oh, I guess that's a fair point.
And socio-political, but
these are just more like a galactic romp.
Yeah,
it's like we're having fun and there's personal bullshit.
Fucking Star Trek in his is more like a galactic space jam, you know?
Oh,
like the Klingons have challenged us.
Space Jam already is galactic, but
the Klingons have challenged us to a basketball match, and we have to accept. So Picard and Kirk have to slam down.
I would pay to see that movie.
I would too, actually. There actually is a movie with Picard and Kirk. It's
playing basketball?
No, fighting some weird guy. I don't know.
Whoa.
There's a lot of time travel in Star Trek, actually. There's a really great DS9 episode, because I'm finally watching DS9. I didn't get to watch DS9, so I'm watching it right now, and there's actually an episode where they go back in time, and they end up in the time where Kirk was dealing with the Tribbles.
Oh.
And wow. I don't know if it's known, but like, you know this, but Klingons are afraid of Tribbles.
Right.
Did you know that?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so like Worf and all the things. Well, apparently it's because they breed like crazy. So if you're a Klingon, like their
breeding's
like,
bad.
Well, no, because they take over planets. They're an eco disaster. So to the Klingons,
and the Klingons want to take over the planets.
Well, I mean, Klingons aren't bad.
Klingons are evil. They have beards and gruff voices. That means evil in any pop culture or anything.
Well, they were kind of the generic bad guys in the original series. But they're just culturally misunderstood.
No. Oh god. Oh god. That's really harrowing. But last time, before we stopped talking, you were gonna talk about Spider Pool. I don't know if you've told that story on...
Spider Pool? I don't even know what you're talking... What is this?
When there was a spider in your pool.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, forgot about Spider Pool.
How could I...
I was like...
What are you talking about Spider Pool? Spider plus pool. Oh, Spider Pool.
I thought you were thinking of like Fusion Ha of like Spider-Man and Deadpool. I totally forgot. All right.
You mean both the characters Spider-Man and Deadpool because they're the same, right, Kevin?
Yeah, right, Kevin.
Okay, good.
So anyway, we were at my house, and I think we were having a barbecue. I can't remember who was there, but we were just hanging out, and there was this fucking enormous fucking spider that was like floating on top of my pool. And everyone wanted to go swimming, so I was like, "Oh, gross." Well, you know, I'll let me just blast it with some spray, and then like drown it, and then I'll pull it out of the pool. So I spray it, and then this fucking thing just like twitches insanely, then starts falling, like sinking, and then like a million babies start like it's just shitting out this like pussy mess of like children. Like, all over the pool, like everywhere.
Well, first I think we thought it was a web because it was just falling.
Oh yeah, and there was
this like string just like leaking behind it. It was very sad and tragic. I'm sorry if you like spiders.
And I could just hear like, ooh, what you say, like playing in the background.
But then we realized that there were billions of little spiders in there. It's like, okay, we're never going to this pool again.
Yeah, like they were all like every single inch of that fluid was baby spiders.
Yeah.
And like we were like, ugh.
Yeah. It was absolutely disgusting and tragic.
It was vile. It was fucking vile. And then, like, nobody wanted to get in my pool ever again.
Yep.
I like my pool. I should swim in it sometime.
It's a good pool. I changed my eraser, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Between episodes.
I'm still playing as the platypus man.
what was his name?
Sorry, race is platypus, question mark?
I'm playing as, like, Hogwarts McGee or whatever the fuck
Hogwarts
his name was.
McGee?
I don't remember. Their names are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a Star Wars name generator.
Okay,
that's just like, my name is... Clamdor Havenstance.
You've seen the Benedict Cumberbatch name generator, right? It's
no.
like Pickle Snart's Thumberbunch and stuff like that. Look it up. It's really funny. You put in your name and it gives you your
Benedict.
Yeah, it's really great.
I like that a lot.
But
get out of my turf.
I was just gonna say, like, Star Wars. I had this discussion with someone recently. I don't know who it was, but we were talking about how Star Wars is sci-fantasy, not sci-fi.
Yeah,
maybe it was you. Well, I mean, when you think about it, right? Like, I mean. Everything in Star Trek is very like, oh, you know, like, they live this many light years away, and
here's
you know,
how the warp drive works.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a thing we have to fix, whereas Star Wars just glosses over that.
It's like, oh, so you know, like, the planet, what's the fucking sky planet called?
Bespin?
Is that it? The one with
Star Wars?
Or
is the city Bespin?
Rando fucking
Rando Cardresian?
Rando Cardresian.
Rando Calrissian?
Yeah. His fucking planet.
I actually don't know if the planet or the city, because it's always the cloud. City of Bespin.
So I want to know, like, is this all happening, like, it's happening in a galaxy, right? But is it happening in multiple galaxies or one galaxy? I don't really remember.
I think it's one galaxy.
One galaxy?
Yeah, I think someone made a map that...
Okay.
Like, a lot of the planets are in, like, the outer rim, or I don't know.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, outer rim of a galaxy. Right. Because
there's different territories. It's like Mass Effect. Like, there's different sectors of the galaxy.
Well, when like Luke's like, I have to go to, you know, that fucking planet and save my friends. Dagobah. Yeah.
Did you say Dagobah?
Dagobah. Whatever. Dagobah. So he fucking just gets in the next one and goes. Like, there's no like, I have to get to a bigger ship to get to a smaller ship that can go faster. It's just like. No explanation, this very fast. So I'm just like, all right.
That's another thing. There's not a really.
But in Star Trek, it's like, oh, it will take us like 6 days to get to the Klingon homeworld or something like that, you know.
Yeah, they don't really get into the passage of time too much in Star Wars. Things just kind of happen.
Fucking Voyager. Do you know the plot of Voyager?
Maybe, but remind me.
Okay, so the plot of Voyager is the whole concept is, I mean, it's kind of weird how it happens, but they get, like, the crew of the Voyager, the SS Voyager or whatever, I think it's not, is it SS? I don't know. Voyager. USS Voyager. Yeah, USS Voyager.
Enterprise.
That's it. So the Voyager gets sent, like, light years away, like, way too far away, to the point that it's in what's called the Delta Quadrant. So the idea of, you're right?
I just had something in my throat. I'm
fine. So they're in the Delta Quadrant, but they're so far away that even with like the highest, best warp drive the Federation has to offer, it would take them 70 to 80 years to get home.
Oh, but relativity, you know, you'll be fine.
Yeah, well, eventually they find shortcuts here and there, and that's the plot of the entire story. Is like they're trying to find their way home, but it's like very
it's like Lost in Space.
Yeah, it's like Lost in Space. It's Star Trek's Lost in Space. I'm dead.
Danger, Picard. You're too handsome.
Danger, Janeway, danger! But fuck, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, like, Star Trek's just kind of like, we can go anywhere, whatever, fuck it. I need to start doing that speed up there, because I've been dying every single time.
Well,
just
if you
talking.
hold up, you're gonna nosedive. You can actually steer in midair.
Well, I'm not making the jump.
Yeah, hold down.
I'm very bad. This level is very hard.
It is tough.
I've died an insane amount of times, and I'm nowhere near the end.
I'm the king of pods.
Yeah, you're pretty good at pods.
Any minute now.
Any minute.
I'm good at iPods, P-pods. What other kinds of pods? I'm sorry. Is that Watto? Is this supposed to be Watto?
Oh,
I think it's Watto.
You mean the Space Armenian?
I'm a today on my thing, I buy Space Armenian.
Dude, fucking it's Space Armenians, and then what's the other one?
I think he's commonly called a Space Jew, but go on.
No, Ferengi are Space Jews.
Are they?
Oh my god, you do know about
Ferengi the ones with the crazy foreheads and the big ears?
Yes. They're like, okay.
Space Jews?
Dude, if you watch Star Trek, a Ferengi's whole thing, like their whole religion is money, and when they die, they think they die and go to the Grand Treasury.
Oh, okay.
Like their whole deal is money. They're like they're space Jews.
I mean,
Ferengi
I'm not gonna say
Jews.
I would disagree with that version of heaven. I'm not.
What the Grand Treasury?
Next time on Grumpcade,
yeah,
we're gonna find more pods and
more races
and race in them.
All right,
that's a nice skybox.
That is a nice skybox.
Next time.
This is just chill. We're just hanging.
Yep.
Hanging like a bunch of bros.
Bunch of bros.